Hi guys, and welcome back to the High Life. This is take two of this little unboxing. I already got it unboxed, which kind of sucks because I was going to try and get it all in here. But this is a redo because some issues happened with the camera. Alright, the first stuff that I'm going to get out here is from Woo Tungsten, right? I'm on the Woo Tungsten Pro Staff team. I've worked with them now for 2 years. I've got 2 new stickers. One of them's for my truck. One of them's going to be for my boat. I needed some new ones because I got a new boat. And I never honestly ever had one for my truck, which I really do need one. I've got some 3/8 ounce flipping weights. They don't ever chip. They don't ever break or damage. It's a really solid flipping weight. And I don't think they cost, but I think this one was $6 or $7 for this whole kit. And it comes with 2 3/8 ounce flipping weights. And then it's got your bobber stops in there. And it's got some little clackers. You can either use them on like a Carolina rig, or you can attach them to the Texas rig. I don't really do that very often. You put them on the Texas rig between the weight and the hook, and it'll make a little bit of noise. I really like putting them on a Carolina rig too, just to give that little clicking noise. I don't really do it on the Texas rig as much, just because I feel like it don't really take as much to attract a fish to a Texas rig as long as you're working it properly. But in some finicky situations, you do need those. Alright. I also got, from that same company, I had bought the Finesse kit. If you've been here long enough, you know that I love throwing an 1/8 ounce weight. I've been with this company for 2 years, and I have used their weights, specifically this 1/8 ounce, for a long time. I also got some nail weights. Those nail weights are 1/32 ounce nail weights. That is for your Nico rigs and stuff like that. Anyway, they work really good. They're top of the line Nico weights. I got 2 drop shot weights. One of them's a cylinder and one of them's a teardrop. I really like using the cylinder for fishing around grass. It just helps it to get through that milfoil or coontail, which is usually what I use a drop shot around, the deep edges of that. It just kind of flows a lot easier. The teardrop, though, is more so for rock, and I really do enjoy fishing it around rock. I did get a light one of both of them. They're both about an 1/8 ounce, so they're really super small, which when you're fishing chunk rock, you don't really want a small teardrop weight, but most of what we got around here ain't really heavy chunk rock. It's more pebbles, little, what's the word for it? Riprap. It's not chunk rock, it's riprap. So this would work just fine. This also comes with bobber stops as well, and 6 of those little clackers. So I got that. I got those 2 stickers from them, and I got this hoodie. This is the Woo Tungsten Pro Staff hoodie. I got it in a large. Anyway, I'm sure that's going to be really comfortable, and it's going to really come in handy this winter. Then I got the poke sticks. These are actually new, just came out from Deep Throat Jigs. As you can see, they're really freaking durable. They kind of smell a little sweet, but they got some pretty good action on them, as you can see, for a wacky rig. And of course, a Texas rig is going to have some really good action. You can bend it. You can see that's going to be killer. This color right here is called Blue Chew. I've never really fished an all blue one before, but this one's blue with a black tail. I think it's going to be killer. I also got another pack of those, and I think it's called the Tickle Pickle color, and it is a natural color. I'm going to pull one of them out of the box here in just a second. It is a, What you laughing at? It is a natural color. It's got the same exact durability as the other one. Same action. It's just a different color. This is really translucent. I can see through it. And it's like a green pumpkin in the center with a translucent outside and a black tip on the tail. Now, I honestly really like this, and I will think it would be killer for lakes like Caney Lake where the fish are pressured, because if you think about shad, whenever they're kind of small, they can almost be translucent, kind of. Not translucent. Some species of bait fish can be see-through. And I really think that this would mimic them that very well. You can cut it down to a Ned rig. You can leave it whole. Personally, I'm probably going to leave all these whole. I don't really throw a Ned rig that much down here. I'm not a smallmouth fisherman. Not down here anyway. I would go fish smallmouth up north, but I live in Louisiana. I mean, come on, guys. I also got 3 of their jigs. Now, I'm trying to remember what all colors I got. Oh, and those poke sticks, they are a little more expensive, but you do get a few of them in here. Like, I think these cost $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, you get 7. But just from pulling them apart, like I said earlier, they're really durable. They'll hold a wacky rig hook very well. They'll hold a Texas rig hook very well. They won't pull apart too easy. I'm sure they're not as durable as the Elastec, but I mean, if you're like me, you really don't like the Elastec because it's hard to get a hook through that crap so you can even get a fish. I don't really like that. This is about as durable as it can get. It actually kind of feels like a real worm. Just to feel. Here, see if you can feel it. Don't that kind of feel like a real worm?
Like, to a certain extent. It feels slimy.
To a certain extent.
It feels
it's not
slimy
or nothing, but the actual texture,
it feels strong too.
It feels like a real worm, and it's strong. You know what I'm saying?
Feels like it'd be hard for me to rip it apart.
I'll probably get 20 fish off this one bag, which compared to like any of the cheaper ones, Yum Dinger, I know the most fish I've ever caught off Yum Dingers was like 10 or 12 fish for a bag. Those are a lot more durable than Yum Dingers. In fact, hold on, pause this video. I'm going to do a pull test to see whether the Yum Dinger or the poke stick breaks first. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them like this, and I'm going to pull them apart. All right, I'm going to pull them apart equally. Ready? Yum Dinger broke first. Finally, I stretched that thing out as far as it could stretch. All right, just so y'all know that I ain't joking, I'm going to do it again. Some pretty strong stuff right there. All right, and now we're going to do deep throat jigs, the actual jigs. These are, I'm trying to think of the name of this color. I don't exactly remember. I'll link the colors down below, but look at that. I got them in 3/8 ounce. I got one of those, and I got 2 of these in 3/8 ounce. Those on Cane River would match the bluegill perfectly.
I think one of those are bruised pickle.
I think they are.
I think this one right here is a bruised pickle.
Yeah, I think those 2 are. What do they do with the back?
Do not know. Here's the bag. It don't say nothing on the bag, but I'm pretty sure that's bruised pickle.
Hold on, let me see. All right, guys. So I'm back now. I just looked at the names of them. This one is called Bushwhack, and these right here are the jerking gherkins. This color is called jerking gherkin. Anyway, I got 2 of the jerking gherkins, and I got a bushwhacker.
Deep throat jigs, y'all got the names on those perfect.
Anyway, I really love the skirts on these. That's one of the main reasons why I went the skirt and then the line ties. I absolutely love the line ties. I had to actually go buy some, put some in my hand, throw them on the meat stick, and flip them around a little bit, drag them around a little bit. I think I bought some of their flipping jigs. Some of their football jigs, and their chatterbaits, the thumper dumpers. And I was testing them all, man. The first thing that I caught a bass on out of the whole Deep Throat Jigs lineup was actually the first time I ever fished with anything in the Deep Throat Jigs lineup. I was fishing, I think, Doug Damona River, and I had one of these jigs tied on, and I also had the thumper dumper tied on. And right there up under the bridge I was fishing is just solid nothingness. So I was just going to cover water with that thumper dumper. I don't even remember what I had on the back of it. I think it was probably a crawl or a rage bug, something like that. Anyway, I threw it up alongside the bank, and I caught a 2.5 right off the bat. Threw back in there, caught another one. It was the black and chartreuse color. I can't remember what the name of it is. But I think I only bought like one of the chatterbaits because it really wasn't chatterbait season yet. And I could kind of tell that they were going to be good, but I couldn't tell that I didn't know that they were going to be just whacking them. And I had a buddy of mine that was with me, and he was throwing a jackhammer right beside me in black and blue, and he wasn't catching nothing. That's not even a joke. I mean, the startup on those thumper dumpers is a whole lot faster than the jackhammer. Every one of them I've ever put in my hand just ran fine right out the box. I mean, and it's got a good line tie on it. And the skirt flows. And the blade itself, Z-Man makes the blades for them. I think, if I remember correctly, it was Z-Man. Z-Man makes the blades for them. So, you got Z-Man blades, but put on a chatterbait a completely different way. And it fixed all of the things that was wrong with the Z-Man chatterbait. The startup rate, the fall rate, how fast it vibrates. It fixed it all. And honestly, that's going to be my new go-to for chatterbait. Which, really and truthfully, I done threw all my other jigs away. I'm only running Deep Throat jigs right now. I think I may or may not still have a few other chatterbaits. I'll be honest, I ain't even went through my chatterbait box. But I've done thrown all the other jigs away because compared to these, those other ones are worthless. I mean, you could get these jigs, I think they're either $4.99 or $5.99. Same price you'd pay for anything else in the store. And it's got a good line tie on it, and the skirt flows better. And I mean, Did I say line tie? I meant skirt tie. So you're going to get more fish out of these. Not only from the good skirt material, but you're also going to get more fish out of these because of the durability of that plastic skirt tie. It's not a hard plastic, like a really, really hard plastic, but it's not a really soft plastic either. It's the perfect medium to make the skirt flow perfectly and to keep the durability. Anyway, thank y'all guys for watching. Y'all have a good one. If y'all watch this far, please like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Catch you in the next one.